Hello everyone, it is the week of January 29th. I am looking fine as hell. The fresh ass cut.
I concur.
How are you fine gentlemen doing? Introduce yourself.
My name is Sri, but my existence doesn't matter, I guess, because I guess Adam's in the room.
Oh, hi, I'm Adam. Mentioned by Sri. I'm doing fantastic. How's everyone else doing?
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Hi, I'm Liam. I'm doing just dandy right now.
I mean, in all fairness, you did say everyone else, and it was just Liam that's supposed to go.
All right, well, I was put on the spot, and I felt pressured, and I didn't know how to respond.
oh,
So a very, very casual and confrontational start.
Okay,
for
breaking
brand new
news.
season.
Breaking news. Shape of Water, 13 Oscar nominations, has been accused of plagiarism, but we don't care about that because we're
We
gonna
have more exciting news to talk about.
we're gonna do there's gonna be a video coming out on our YouTube page of Pop Culture Corner for all the Oscar stuff. It's not gonna mention that. That's why I did it because I'm just that guy.
Well, Liam
check
and
that out.
Liam and I aren't on it, so
Yeah.
we're the
It was
experts.
actually really good.
It is
I
really
actually really liked it.
Yeah.
I knew nothing of the movie.
Still have not seen it?
Yeah, you'll get that one day.
yeah.
I'll get to check it out. But
Eventually, good.
why talk about real news? Let's talk about.
And let's all right.
What's your favorite ice cream?
Now that's something I can get behind.
Well, if we're gonna talk about ice cream, you got soft serve or like hard?
Soft serve.
Soft serve.
Whoa, hard?
Get,
What is it?
are we
What is
talking
it
about
called?
my Instagram
Correct
page?
ice cream? Oh, I'm sorry for the NSFW language.
I don't think anyone heard over the.
I didn't even see.
Yeah.
Oh, I said erect.
That's like
Just
that's
to
a
clarify,
that's a
yeah.
scientific term. That's science.
Yeah.
Bringing a little.
No, but why talk about Oscar-nominated movies when we can talk about clearly the best movies, comic book and video game movies? 'Cause
And
they're-
movies that didn't even come out.
Video
yet.
game movies.
and movies that haven't movies that haven't come out yet that we're gonna guess are gonna get obviously not Oscar nominations because
You never know.
you never know.
You never know.
Slender Man could pull it out.
Well, look at Logan. I mean,
I didn't mean.
Wait, so let's back this up. In the first 3 or 5 minutes, whatever it's been, the words hard, pull out, and erect have been
And my-
said.
and my Instagram
Get your mind out of the gutter. No one else is gonna notice.
Yeah.
If we just.
What are you, Pennywise? Always in the gutter. See what I did there?
oh wow,
I will be accepting your resignation from this podcast.
you're fired. The door's right there.
Okay, so to start it off, I guess we will just talk about the two movies, I guess, that we have in mind for video games coming up.
Yeah.
Or
Three.
three movies. What's the third movie?
Rampage.
Rampage. All right, start. What's Rampage?
All right. So Rampage is basically
With Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
and it's directed.
You know it's gonna be good.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson. And it's directed by the guy who made San Andreas. So take that with a grain of salt. I don't know what, I don't know what you think.
So
of it.
it's
See how that
San Andreas with giant animals.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Well, all right. Basically, it's like this. I think it's an old arcade game.
Yeah.
With like a giant ape in it, but there's like giant animals, like giant crocodiles.
I if I remember, I think they made one for the GameCube, and I think I played it.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I didn't know they were good
The
enough.
game was essentially just these four giant monsters fighting to destroy
It was
the city.
It was a beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they fight each other and they try and they climb the buildings and destroy the city pretty much as
Man,
they
a
fight.
giant ape climbing buildings.
Oh yeah.
I thought I heard that somewhere.
Kong Skull Island.
Oh man, wait, there was no buildings in Kong Skull Island.
Oh well.
There was a plane.
There was a giant monkey.
Whoa. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure one thing.
Did you watch the movie? Wait, it takes place on Long Island, right?
Godzilla.
Long Island.
Skull Island.
Long Skull Island.
They
Long
shortened
what it was, yeah.
Long Skull Island.
They just shortened to Skull Island, and it was more menacing.
It didn't sound like somewhere I'd want to take the kids.
It tested well.
Probably something that I guess would come up on Skull Island would be I don't know who's playing what's her face in Tomb Raider. It's not Angelina Jolie, is it?
Alicia Vikander.
Again?
Vancouver? I don't know.
Vikander's.
Vikander.
It doesn't look good.
Well, the second trailer, all right. The first trailer was bad.
It was just the moment I saw the poster, I'm like, oh boy.
All right, well, here's a hot
have you
take.
Have you seen the poster? Her neck is like.
The video game isn't even good. So.
Whoa. Back it up. Now what?
Back it up.
There's like
hands off the table.
There's like 30 games in the franchise.
I think
the most recent one. It was just a copy.
Rise of the Tomb Raider.
No.
Yeah,
Are you talking about the remastered thing?
The most recent one.
I like them, but I mean, like coming from a guy who played.
No, this is Go ahead.
I played like. I think my first Tomb Raider was Tomb Raider 3.
Oh, you mean
on
the squares? I mean triangles?
yeah, with the triangle nipples. Yeah. And
Okay. For those keeping track,
That's
nipples
number 4.
pull out, erect, and hard.
can we keep
My mom
Can we
could
give it time?
Keep the tab.
No, I do think this is like basically exactly, or this is very heavily inspired by the new Tomb Raider. Mainly because like her outfit is the same thing.
Yeah.
And like
look,
I think it's that.
All right, they tried. The thing I didn't like about the first trailer is that they tried way too hard to be like the video game look. So like she does like these weird things that no one would ever do in real life. It's like
Why is there a pause screen in the middle of the movie?
It's like quick time events. It's quick time events in the movie. Just like, like split second. Oh, press X.
Well, the whole game was quick time events.
Yeah.
The game, so
Dude,
why would the movie not
all
be
right,
like that?
Epiphany. What if there was like a 4D movie, but you had to like do quick time events?
That would
and
suck.
depending on like, what the audience as a whole does, the movie like changes.
How high are you right now?
I'm pretty high.
Pretty sure it's
we're in a
hi. How are you?
Hi.
Hi and welcome to. I'm High and this is welcome to.
But yeah, no, I didn't like the first trailer. The second trailer, I think.
I didn't see the second trailer.
Oh, the second
you
I
can-
saw a poster in the first trailer and I was really I'm on the fence.
You haven't. All right, the second trailer has a dope remix of Destiny Child. I didn't think. All right, that song was stuck in my head all day. I was like, God, please get it out. It was so good.
I guess you can gauge my interest by me introducing it as the one with like Angelina Jolie. I couldn't think of Lara
Gerard
Croft.
Butler?
I couldn't think
No,
of.
it's not even called Lara Croft. It's
But I'm
just
saying
Tomb Raider.
like Tomb Raider.
There's
Yeah,
Tomb Raider and then there's
like-
the Cradle of Life.
Right, but like Lara Croft is the main character. I couldn't think of Lara Croft.
Wait, the main character's name's Angelina Jolie. She plays a rich woman.
Tomb?
She's
a raider?
Raider. Okay, and then the third one is The Slender Man. I think is it HBO? I don't
look at
know.
me.
No, I think so.
I think the documentary was HBO. I don't know if this
Yeah,
was, I think
this
it's
is like some like $30 budget.
yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's coming out in February, so
It just missed the January window.
I already bought my ticket.
Just in time for
Oh, wow.
those Valentine's Day
Pre-booking.
dates.
No, yeah, the pre-booking. Get
The
it
5
now.
people.
yeah.
No, yeah, it does look very low budget, but I will say it has more of a promise than I would expect from a Slender Man movie.
But at the same time, I feel like too little, too late. If
It's a little 6 years.
yeah, like when I
yeah.
forget when did Slender come out? Because I remember playing that.
2011 or something.
No, it was 2011, 2012.
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, that was like for like that like whole year. That was all anybody did on the internet was just
I
talk about
have-
Slender,
I have a
play the
story.
game.
So, I mean, I'm not going to come out good in this story, but
And then my
go
pants
right
were
ahead.
wet.
so I was over at my cousin's house in Jersey, which I'm from Philadelphia. I know nothing of Jersey and
Oh,
the
they're
various
wild. No,
streets.
I used to live there, yeah.
So, like, the streets are very, like long, right?
Nope, not even gonna go there.
So the streets are very long and, like, complicated compared to, like in Philadelphia, it's, like, Front Street, Second Street, Third Street.
yeah.
Like, it's very easy. It's just a grid.
It's like for elementary school kids.
Yeah, exactly. So my cousin gets in trouble, and this girl's like, I don't want to walk home alone. Can you walk me home? I'm like, whatever. So I walked the girl home, and like I hugged her, and I turned around, and I realized I had no idea where I was at.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's a horror movie start.
So it was.
Adam, are you writing these notes down?
No.
Making a horror.
Way to contribute.
I'm sorry. I have a project lead.
So since it's Jersey, there's like no lights and it's just pitch black because it's like 11:30 at night. So I'm like walking and I just get that feeling of like there's definitely Slenderman following me, like because it was that year, you know.
Specifically Slenderman.
Specifically, yes.
You're walking down the long street, you just see the page on the wall, like, oh.
Right.
There's a page on the wall. Dude, that would
Damn
be
it.
creepy. That would have been a great prank back in. Or actually, no. For you know how like for it they put out like red balloons in
Balloons?
random places.
Somebody-
You should just
okay.
put pages for Slenderman. That's the marketing.
Ooh.
So Long story
wait.
short,
I'll wait.
I just started running, and I'm a big guy, so I do not come off well running, because I'm like step 3 in the jog or run, I'm out of breath. Right? I ended up jumping maybe 2 gates and running like a good half mile. Like I think I could have been an Olympian at this time.
Half mile. Oh my.
I think I ran in the complete wrong direction. Anyway, I jumped the gate, found out I was in my cousin's yard. And yeah, I almost like died because I jumped on the couch. I was like, water. I need water.
There's alright. I remember like, wait, what was it? Junior year of high school, and I didn't have. Man, these privileged kids nowadays. I had like an old Nokia, not an old Nokia phone, but like a Nokia phone.
Yeah.
And I just like I was like taking pictures because I was very into photography, so I got those Nokia pixels, and I was taking pictures.
144p.
And I took this picture of like my microwave. It's artsy. All right, back off. And like I was looking through the photos later, and I legit saw like the Slender Man outline, and I have no idea how it got there. But like the way like the reflection of my microwave was like directly out to my backyard, which is just a forest. So I was like, I don't know how.
Oh, that's creepy.
I don't know how that happened. But like I'm gonna try to find that picture. It's in it somewhere. But like that was down.
Too bad we don't have Sean here to go on like a ghost time.
Yeah, right.
That'd have been perfect.
Part of the ghost.
Pretty
Club.
much.
So what's your Slender story?
Oh, I remember
Yeah. This is the.
wasn't the Slender Man podcast.
Culture Corner?
on the Slendercast. So I think I was like in 8th grade when that kind of hit. Like,
Okay,
Roughly, yeah.
Probably. And
8th.
Yeah, dude, it was that long ago.
Why the fuck? Why was I in junior year of high school?
I'm 19.
8th grade.
Oh no, maybe it was like I don't even remember.
I was like,
It was either like
Yeah,
it was like
wild.
it was it was either like late middle school or like early high school. I don't even remember. But there's a where I live lived in Scranton, Pennsylvania. If you ever watch The Office, and there's this
Or if you want to stalk him.
yeah, there's this area called Hyde Park, and that's where I lived, and it was pretty much like a lot of old white people, and towards the edge of it is this forest, which goes onto what we call West Mountain. And there's this whole area where there's a school there now, but it was just a bunch of trees. And I remember kids used to go back there and like ride their quads because they're country boys that live in the city, but just ride their quads.
just, ride their
And I remember
quads.
when the height
Over
of the-
here, I'm running.
And my friend lived toward the edge of the woods, and I remember he was telling me, he was like, yeah, no, I guess somebody like put up these weird things in the forest. I was like, oh, that's weird. And then he sent pictures of the pages to my group chat, and it was like the Slenderman pages. I was like, oh.
He's here. All right, Adam.
Do you have anything?
I have no Slender story, but
Okay.
Pretty much-
You're unofficiated from the cult.
Oh.
I hate to break it to you.
it's all right. But I mean, pretty much all I gotta say is video game movies are gonna continue to suck in 2018.
Bro. They've
They've been pretty.
Okay, I have a confession.
Oh.
There has been a video game movie that I thought was not bad. I mean, it wasn't
Wait,
great.
Mortal
Can I try and
Kombat?
guess?
Yeah.
Is it Warcraft?
No.
Damn,
I didn't
Mortal
see.
Kombat.
I didn't see Warcraft.
Warcraft's good.
Oh no, it's
I
gonna
thought
be.
it was
It's
good.
gonna be Assassin's Creed.
I
No, I
haven't
didn't like
seen it.
Assassin's Creed.
It's good.
You like
it's gotta be
Assassin's
more.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I didn't see
all right,
that.
let's just.
Dead or
what was
Alive.
Silent Hill. The
I'll
first
give it to
one.
you.
Not
You know
the second one was horrible. The first one I liked.
I typically don't associate Silent Hill with it being a
I
video
think
game movie.
it's-
That's a good call.
I'll say this. I don't know how good of a I don't know. If
I mean,
it's
it
a great
wasn't-
movie, but it does the video game justice.
It does the video game justice, and I mean, I personally think it's a creepy, just in general. Like
Yeah.
the whole vibe is creepy. I thought it. I mean,
Pyramid Head's in that one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
The first one's the one where he's like, he takes the woman, like he rips her skin off.
Yeah.
jeez.
No, that's torture porn. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that. But then the second one was god awful.
Yeah, there has to be some sort of formula that like Coke has to come up with a new code to like how to make a video game movie correctly.
Probably.
Because like there's
I
just
want there to be a good one, like an actual good one. I want to get to that point, because it just.
I mean, the closest thing you can get to a video game movie now that's really good is like short films like The Hostage or Punchline, but no, those are
Those sound oddly.
Or like Wreck-It Ralph is probably the.
Well, I mean,
It's technically
that's a bit of a stretch.
It's technically a video game movie.
It's
Like
a pretty good movie.
No,
I'm saying
it's a great movie. Yeah.
It's not like it doesn't. It's not an actual video game movie.
And that's yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like
But the whole basis of it
It's a
is
good
that
movie.
they're like glitching their way through like
Yeah.
different arcade games.
Yeah.
That's as much of a video game movie as Pixels. I don't know if you've seen that movie. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
that was
So let's go on from like this crap pile
Yes.
2018 to
movies-
what we're
Subject
actually looking
change.
forward to.
Yeah.
Right.
How about you start us off, Siri?
Oh, sick.
Let's just do movies,
Okay.
like all around, and then we'll hop into like video games.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot. All right. I'm gonna go past a little bit. I was gonna say Aquaman. I love James Wan, but
James Bond.
James.
James Wan.
Put some respect on the
What-
name.
I thought you were trying to
Put
say.
some respect
I
on
thought you were
it.
trying to say Jason Momoa's name. I'm like, what is he trying to say?
No, James
Yeah,
Wan.
that's right.
I thought he was trying to say James Bond. Sorry.
Aquaman by James Bond. I'd watch it. But now I'm like, man, why'd you have to put me on the spot, Adam? All right, I'm gonna say for now, I'm gonna say Annihilation, which, if you don't know about it, it's a book that's like being adapted into a story, but it's from the guy who made. I don't know if you guys saw Ex Machina, but it's from the guy who made the director of that, and it stars
Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman and the
Oscar Isaac is in it.
Yeah, but there's another woman
If
that's
it's not Oscar Isaac.
Is it
that
Robin-
means Simon
Tessa
Robin.
Thompson, I think, from
Robin-
Ragnarok, I think, is in it.
I think Robin Wright's in it too.
Yeah, so it looks, and it's, dude, it's, like, watch the trailer, it's,
The music in
Yes.
the trailer, that like
Yeah.
that synth
When's
sound.
When is that expected to come out?
in 2 months, I think, maybe?
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Austin?
All right, kids, stay the hell home. It's The Incredibles 2.
I was
Been waiting for this goddamn movie my entire life.
Hard damn movie.
This is our movie.
Kids,
Hard.
stay the hell home. I don't want to hear you. I'll be in the back with some popcorn.
You can wait till the second weekend.
Wait till it comes out on DVD.
Not even give them a chance to
No.
see it in theaters now.
We're peaking. I don't know why I whispered that.
Yeah.
It's alright.
All right, that was my take.
Anything else you want to say about it?
We're peaking.
Glad that you decided to whisper in the mic. I was wondering what we were missing. That was it.
Soft,
ASMR.
Soft whispers from Siri.
And next up we have Liam. Oh, thank you so much.
I don't.
I don't even think I got picked up.
Yeah, I like to mumble. So even though I don't know if you guys know the rumors about Solo and how
Oh, okay.
I mean from everybody's saying it's gonna be a train wreck.
Yeah.
But as Pop Culture Corner's resident Star Wars fan,
That's your role. Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
for some I don't know when or how, but it was established. I'm excited for it just because I want it to be good.
It is Ron Howard.
It is Ron Howard, but I feel like everybody's saying this stuff about it with no real proof.
Well-
it's just all speculation.
So here's the thing. I think we actually talked about this in a prior podcast, but we're just gonna restate what we said. The whole illusion behind Han Solo, like the character, is that like he did not need a backstory because you can tell from the first 5 seconds
Yeah.
of meeting this dude that he is one badass mofo.
Oh, I know. I just want to
And
see that
just,
Star
like-
Wars movie.
That's fair.
That's true.
But like, there's the fact that this movie might ruin some of like
Yeah.
his like street cred, you know? Because like, what if he's like out there slinging lemonades and then like, he's like,
Yeah.
hey, you want to play poker? I'll give you like a Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I'll give it the benefit of doubt for now because like I remember when Rogue One was like they were like, oh, they're gonna do
Phenomenal
reshoots.
movie.
They were talking about, oh, there's reshoots for Rogue One. Oh, it's gonna be so bad. Turns out it's like
Phenomenal.
one of my top 3.
I'd probably say it's my favorite.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Like honestly, 10 out of 10.
Alright,
So that's why I'm gonna wait and reserve my judgment till I see either a trailer or footage from it. Then I'm gonna form more of an opinion. For right now, I'm still excited.
see, the thing, alright, Adam, before we
Begging
continue.
Go right ahead. No?
So I think, on this topic, Star Wars, I think Star Wars, like, it's almost gotten like, it's like such a big universe that we've created. Like, it's so small. Like, I know the problem a lot of people have with The Last Jedi is the fact that you didn't leave that corner of the universe. I think, quote for quote, I think that's what Austin said.
Absolutely a quote from me. The whole movie takes place in 5 feet of the.
No, they go to Canto, but
Yeah, no. So I think it would be really cool, kind of seeing a Star Wars movie that's kind of in the vein of what the hell's my eye? Of like the New Mutants, or like
Or
it's like a
just
Star Wars movie, but in a
Old
different
Republic.
genre.
Just Old Republic. Can we just get an Old Republic, please?
just a different.
Nice
genre.
in the Old Republic.
Like, can you
I
imagine?
like what Marvel does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Every Marvel movie is a different kind
well,
of.
not even like that. Like, well, yeah, but like, can you imagine like a really good like political thriller in the Star Wars universe.
I
had the
tried
idea
that
for,
with the prequels.
Well,
Did not
I
work.
had the idea for like a Master and Commander kind of movie where it's about like space battles.
Yeah, like something like just something to mix it up.
I feel-
like,
yeah.
like one like the same characters going. All right,
Yeah,
let's
like the
go."
Skywalker,
Yeah.
the Skywalker arc. I think should be done after this trilogy. They need to
Oh,
done with it.
definitely.
They actually said that that the 11th. Wait.
Ryan Johnson's trilogy, whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever you want to call
Oh
it.
yeah, because he's
That
making the third.
It is going to end the Skywalker saga.
Good for him for making a couple of $1 million just like that. You know, God, what a
Trust
quick
it.
quick.
But I
back.
mean, listen, I'm pulling. If he announces that it's about the Old Republic, I will poop my pants.
Oh. You
I
heard
mean,
it
I-
here?
You heard it
You heard it here
first.
first, folks.
Heard it here.
I don't know how many of you guys
on the
were.
YouTube channel as a challenge video.
I don't know how many of you guys
That's also
played.
number 5. After nipple, we now added poop.
Let's see, nipple erect.
I don't know how many of you guys played the Old Republic, the OG video game, but it's like
Awesome.
really
Yeah.
good. And if they make a movie about it,
Just my 2 cents about Solo. It's got my boy Don Glover.
yeah,
I
yeah.
I love Donald Glover.
Love that
Gambino.
man. And so, I mean, anything with him, I have high hopes for.
Atlanta is
so
probably one of my favorite shows.
so good.
It was probably going to be one of my anticipated shows, but
It's not.
I mean,
I'll hold on to it. It's all right.
hold on to it. No,
Now we're just making innuendos.
I'm actually holding on right now.
Adam, you know Adam.
But my
what's yours?
movie
Yeah.
that I'm anticipating for 2018, we've waited 10 years for it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Every comic book movie exists
I don't know the. I don't know
because
the
of
music.
this. It's
Dun,
Infinity War.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
Yeah,
The only-
we could have coordinated that much
The
better.
only notable Marvel song.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. While you say the name, we're gonna do it. Ready? We're gonna harmonize while he says the name. Ready?
Do, 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 do.
supposed to be
Supposed to say
saying-
the name.
Avengers Infinity War.
Woo! All right, go. Tell us
I like the
why.
Ric Flair woo right there. Go for it.
Woo! Why?
I mean, I could guess
This
why.
is gonna be
I could
the
make
epic.
a wild guess.
This
Yeah.
is the epic.
It's gonna
this
be
is
so
Part 1 of 2.
much.
part 1 of 2.
money.
Well,
Oh,
apparently part 1 of 2, but I think they're trying to get it so it's more its own thing.
yeah.
Well,
It's not a continuing story.
I think it's gonna end up being like a like everything happens in 1, and then 2's like, all right, how are we gonna come back?
You think so?
Like the
Like,
Civil War.
'cause you gotta-
Avengers.
Because I was thinking
You
it
gotta
was,
think it's a rebuild.
No, I feel like they're gonna do it like
They're probably gonna recast after the second one.
yeah, because like Chris Evans' contract.
No, I feel like-
Robert Downey Jr.'s contract's up.
I don't need to
Samuel L.
recast. I'm just gonna
Jackson's-
do-
Samuel
I
Jackson.
think
already
I think part
Yeah.
1 is
Well, no, he's in.
sort of like the is gonna be like the I don't want to say like Empire Strikes Back sort of, but it's a setup for part 2. I feel
That's kind of what I was thinking too. It,
Well, all right. I don't want to.
So what are you saying?
I don't want to bring us back to memories of Justice League, but that was supposed to be a two-parter, and that got.
It's getting part 2. It's getting part 2. It's happening.
And it's not getting a part 2.
So
let's not talk
Suicide Squad's
about.
getting a part 2. Okay.
Let's not talk about Justice League.
So you're
all right,
saying
here's the.
You'll break my heart again.
All right, I'm a huge Justice League fan.
I'm a DC fan
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah.
and
But
I am really excited for Infinity War, but I do like, and Justice League 2 is not happening because they spent like all things considered $500 million on the movie. Doesn't
Only
matter
made
how
$700
much
million.
Infinity War spends. It is the most expensive.
It'll probably
superhero movie.
happen, but not for a while.
and not with Zack Snyder,
Not-
unfortunately.
Oh no! I think
So-
Zack Snyder's actually done. Like he's
yeah, no,
out.
I think he's out. Yeah,
But
he had 1 chance, 2 chances, 3 chances.
I mean, technically,
I
Man
like-
of Steel and Batman vs Superman both made back money.
Yeah.
It was
I
just the
like
fact
that.
that yeah,
I
like-
enjoyed that.
yeah, it's just the Justice League was just like such an amalgamation of like just
I also
people
feel like-
putting their hands in and messing with it.
It was.
Also the problem with Batman vs Superman.
What?
think
When
so?
when you get whenever a studio gets involved into the
okay. So you two are clearly new to the club, but Suri is by far the most like for Batman vs Superman person in the world.
Here,
I am
can I
too as
can I can I? s-
No, but he's written like a 10-page article on why it's the greatest movie ever made.
I'm gonna state my case. Visually, it's beautiful. It is so it's so good looking. Like the cinematography.
All right, wait.
So nice.
Before you finish, I just want to state the rules. You both get 30 seconds and a rebuttal, and I'll make the case.
Instant. All right, this is the Phoenix Wright. All right, go.
I'm not gonna. I personally liked it.
Okay. No,
I'm just saying. There's like I don't want to nitpick it, but there's like the only problem was with the whole Martha thing. That was my only really big.
That's
flaw.
everyone's big thing.
If you go to section 4 of my essay, you can actually see
I also wish they did more with Doomsday.
I also, Doomsday was I will say, as much as I love Batman or Superman, Doomsday, why would you put him?
I feel like they hyped him up a lot, and he's only moved like.
No, why would you put him in the trailer? I think the people who edited the last Justice League trailer, that was good.
I also felt like Lex Luthor's character should have I feel like he was kind of whiny a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I do think that because of the fact that Justice League got so meddled with, we didn't get to see kind of because if you read what was actually going to happen with Zack Snyder's cut, it's an actual arc of Superman. But there's just like I said earlier, there's just so many people messing with it. But anyway, Infinity War. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, let's get back to Infinity War.
Yeah, well, the topic at hand.
But,
the thing that's going to keep us alive for a little bit.
My prediction is that this first one is what people are calling I think it was a book arc. It was called Thanos Quest, and it's him collecting all of the gems.
Yeah.
And so, assumedly. I just pulled that word literally straight out of my sphinx.
Assumedly.
Pardon me. I
Use
don't
that
know
in a
what that was.
sentence.
I can't ever again. No, but I'm going to assume that this movie ends with him getting all the gems. And so then, like we were saying earlier, part 2 would probably be the aftermath.
Well, I just want to add one thing.
So part 2 is the actual Infinity War.
So I think
Them fighting to get the gauntlet.
So for anyone who doesn't know, what's supposed to happen is that Thanos kills Captain America and Bucky Barnes becomes the Captain America.
I thought Iron Man was going to die in this first one.
No. So I mean, I guess we can talk about it very quickly, but the prelude that was
Spoilers.
Did you read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay.
Oh, you did read it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's a good transition into the comics here.
Yeah.
Now,
Absolutely.
I wonder how they're going to introduce Adam Warlock into the movies. That's because
See, I'm assuming that they're probably not even going to do that till Guardians 3. So he probably won't even be involved with this gauntlet story.
But he does.
He has
he has to because there's the whole arc where he gets the gauntlet.
Well, I know that, but I'm saying...
Isn't he the one that
what if it's
defeats Thanos?
Well, he's the one that ends up with the gauntlet in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't exist right now.
spoilers?
Yes, he does.
Should we throw that out there?
It's from the 80s.
I mean, technically he does exist because in the ending credits for Guardians 2, they kind of allude to.
But he's a huge character. You really think that that little setup would just they just drop it on us in the middle of Infinity War? Here's Adam Warlock.
But I mean, they kind of did that with Thanos, where at the end of whatever one it was, he was like, "All right, well."
I think it was Avengers 2.
He's like, "If you want something done, you have to do it yourself." And he.
But then they introduced him in Guardians.
Yeah, but he had
a part of Guardians.
Yeah.
Right, but he was first shown at the post credits.
Wasn't he the post credits Avengers?
Oh,
1?
he was in the post credits of Avengers 1.
Right.
Yeah, he did that.
Right.
He did
He
that
just did
smile.
a turn, yeah.
So it's not unlike them to just do something like that.
I just
mean,
feel like they wouldn't drop if he was a major part of this story, he would have been established probably in Guardians 2.
That or
And he was, but not as a character.
They establish him in this one, and then he becomes the main character in part 2.
so you're saying somewhere throughout here he hears word of this thing happening and somehow works
maybe he's the post credit scene.
Maybe. I would think they would still have to introduce him in the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe further his character in a post credit, but introduce him in the movie.
Okay.
A little teaser and people who don't know who he is
I'm not gonna lie. I think we would have heard a huge casting though. What do you think?
Well, yeah, no. Well,
They would probably want some gravitas behind this
It
guy.
could also just be a CG dude. Be completely honest.
It could be. You're right.
So it could be you see him.
But the Hulk's a CG dude, and they got Mark Ruffalo on set.
Oh no, I'm not.
I mean,
yeah.
Rocket Raccoon, and they got
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper.
Was Bradley Cooper on set? I think he's just voice acting.
I think he is actually just because he can't.
You can't. Hold on, guys.
Well, I'm just saying,
Actually, I think James Gunn's brother does the mocap for
For those who are
Really?
watching,
I think so.
For those who are listening, which is everyone, I just squatted and pretended to shoot a gun.
Very Rocket Raccoon.
Very Rocket Raccoon.
So back to what I was saying about the prelude, though. So Marvel Comics is releasing a 2-part series where it tells us what happened since Civil War. So ever since Civil War, kind of what's happened.
And then like in the background of Black Panther, you'd imagine.
Yeah, and kind of.
Oh yeah.
It's probably going to be talked about in Black Panther a little bit, but essentially the first one is half just recap of what happened in Civil War, where Bucky, Captain America, and
the Avengers
Iron Man,
dividing.
yeah, the division between them, and kind of Black Panther figuring out that, of course, Bucky did not actually kill his father. It was like a setup from Hydra and all this other stuff. So they show kind of what happens to Bucky, and that Black Panther takes him back and uses their technology to...
His sister.
Yeah, his sister.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like... I don't know how specific I want to be, but yeah, his sister.
She's in the teaser. I mean...
Yeah, I guess that's
She's a character, yeah.
Yeah, she's a character. All right. And they kind of put him in like this cryogenic container of some sort.
Something like that.
They
And
put him in cryosleep. That's...
yeah, they put him to sleep, and they want to try and take that sleeper agent part of him out.
Oh, all right. Let me just say this while you're... That as cool as that is, it is the most like 80s, this is science kind of thing you can get, because they're like, all right, and then we digitally remapped his brain, and we're gonna mess with the digital parts. It's like, what? It's not a video game code. You're not gonna mess with the what? I mean, that's cool.
Well, I mean, it kind of is coding in his brain.
Yeah.
It's just linguistic, so it's like, it's not like they're erasing the words, but like they're erasing...
The reformatting.
Numbers make
Yeah.
the numbers.
The numbers.
The numbers.
Oh, such a good game.
Honestly,
That's
I think-
another topic.
The part of, part of the prelude that interested me the most was getting to see Cap free all the people that were rocking the raft and see where they go.
You didn't see that, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
see...
Well,
They kind of touch on it.
They just stay
Sort
with
of,
them.
yeah.
You show them. I think they show them in the cells, and then kind of them being released, but they don't show what happens after. that.
Yeah.
I think they do, though, because...
They show some of them going back.
I think they show.
Hawkeye goes to his family.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they show like Captain America like step out, and then they show like whatever they did.
Because it showed...
I forgot about that.
Hawkeye goes back to his
That was
family.
a regrettable mumble. Shit.
Hawkeye goes back to his family. Let's just go with a spoilers alert here, I guess. Hawkeye goes back to his family.
But
Cut
that's
some more
kind of already been the
logs.
thing is that
Oh,
even
yeah.
in Civil War, he was like,
That was
"I'm
like the
retired."
teaser for
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Like remember Civil War was like leaked scenes. It was them chopping wood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wanda wants to get dropped off. She wants to pick up Vision first and get dropped off somewhere so they can just do their thing.
Which they're like, didn't they already cast like their twins or something like that for Young Avengers?
Did they really?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
there was like a leak that like Marvel put out a thing to cast the twins to set up for Young Avengers. That
I
they're
did
gonna
not
have
know that.
So Vision's gonna get
That's crazy.
Scarlet Witch pregnant, and they're gonna have allegedly
Pregnant.
yeah. Well, yeah,
Let me
whatever
look at
an AI can do to a woman,
Let me just
she's
look
gonna
at your
do that.
belly and put a baby in there.
Yeah, his Ken doll torso.
Well, see, the one crazy thing about that is like Scarlet Witch just imagines she's pregnant and like
That's
literally
true. Yeah.
creates them. Like,
Yeah.
But
I love
we won't
I love
talk about
comic
that,
books.
yeah.
I love
And then
comic
last, Falcon, Cap, and Black Widow. They're just being like,
Yeah, they're-
some badasses in Syria.
They're like disarming, or stopping
Yeah.
nuclear arms from being
Yeah,
built,
people
and like
like
disarming
Chitauri,
them.
yeah.
yeah,
From the USA.
it's interesting, because like
He's still doing Cap
Also-
yeah,
things.
he's still Cap.
oh,
He's
All
not-
while growing a beard.
Oh, you get to
A
see
nice
the
beard.
dope
A nice beard,
Chris
yeah.
Evans beard coming in. Oh man,
So-
that was the best part of the Infinity
What
War
are
trailer.
we looking forward to in part 2 of this prelude? What do you think will?
Oh well, I wanted to touch on one more thing because
Okay.
Oh, go ahead,
the
yeah.
last couple pages was
That's
all
what-
focused
yeah.
on Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
So
right.
Tony Stark is
Yeah.
kind of he knows something's coming. I think it was in Age of Ultron. Me and Suri were talking about this a little earlier, but in Age of Ultron, when he got that vision of everyone dying, and like it was like this is your future. It is inevitable. This will happen. And so there's a moment in the prelude where I'm pretty sure it's like to the effect of he's like, I know if I call he'll answer, but I don't want to call. And then he's like, I'm just gonna try and do it all myself. Which kind of means that he's going to try and take on Thanos, as we know, but he clearly does not know of Thanos. So, like, he's going to try and take on this huge evil that is
He knows there's something.
on the horizon.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what they should have done in the trailer for Infinity War? They should have like Tony Stark going like, like, I had a dream. There's gonna be an invasion. And then like Scarlet Witch or someone would be like look at the camera and be like, invasion. Or something like that, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. That's original.
Why are you not cutting these trailers together?
And why
I'm
was
saying.
Tony Stark Batman?
I mean, he essentially is Batman.
Yeah.
A lot of money, has a suit.
Billionaire. Yeah.
Dad,
Has a premonition of
parent complex.
parents dead, which has caused a lot of conflict. And he's also the person who knows that the world's gonna die. That's basically what happens at the end of Civil War.
Kinda, yeah.
Like you see him, it's like, oh shit, you killed my mom.
But
And
see,
he starts freaking out.
That's like the biggest like.
That
thing
was
is,
a great
like,
plot twist, though.
That was-
Civil War.
One of the
I
best.
liked, like, I know how like Marvel movies, it's like the whole thing was all like their villains are so unforgettable. The villain in that, I liked it a lot. How they Zemo, how they just
probably
did
one
it
of the best.
Yeah.
so good.
It's when they give people that aren't Marvel directors, like Thor Ragnarok and like Civil War, like those are not directed by like superhero directors, which is
No.
why they're really, really good.
Yeah.
And Ryan Coogler, Black Panther.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dude, just-
well, it's also Michael B. Jordan as a bad
In
guy, so
general,
I'm
Marvel is just on top of their
Dude,
stuff.
Infinity War
It's
is-
just
It's because they know their characters.
Dude, I want to read
They know
like, the
what the
Marvel
characters
Bible,
represent.
the story of all
Like-
the Marvel movies.
Someone should make that just a Marvel Bible.
That should be crazy.
I'm sure it probably exists somewhere. Like I'm sure like on a
I know. I think
page.
there's a like a fan cut of all the Marvel movies combined.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just watch it like
Infinity
Also,
War.
I think there's 96 days till Infinity War. Just fun fact.
crazy.
Dude, I
There's
just,
only like 20 some days till Black
We're
Panther.
true.
we're going. We're all of us.
Oh.
We're going.
It's finals.
Infinity War or Black Panther.
We're going.
It's finals.
Who
week.
needs
It's
finals?
Friday of
Maybe-
finals week.
Is it?
Well, movies always come out Thursdays and Fridays.
Well, yeah. Well, technically we have to watch it Thursday.
I'm pretty sure I won't even be
Yeah.
here finals week, but
I mean,
we're seeing it.
it's gonna be
Skype me
crazy.
in.
It's gonna be crazy.
Illegally recorded,
It's like
you know,
Force
on our
Awakens
live
all
stream.
over
But like,
For sure.
like not even on movies alone, but like my most anticipated game of 2018 is Spider-Man. I
I just
absolutely
jump in and
cannot
say-
wait.
Transitioning.
Same boat.
Man.
Spider-Man. Oh
I mean,
my god,
all
that's so good.
This is the first PS4 exclusive we're going to talk about. So let's keep the ball rolling because, like Spider-Man, I'd probably say probably God of War, and I'm not even a God of War fan. This
I mean,
Oh, I never played
released
God
it.
of War. 'Cause
I played God of War.
I was a
3.
kid. I was too young.
Same.
Oh no!
Parents may have it, but I mean, this one looks fantastic,
Oh.
and I'm glad they're doing the Nordic.
See, I was at
Nordic lore.
the PS Experience thing, the PlayStation.
You went to
Experience for
PSX?
E3. Yeah, no, PSX Experience for the E3 thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
you went to-
and
his
they,
life's just that hard.
And oh my god! And I remember like the first time because they debuted it there.
I remember
and, like,
watching.
the audience
I remember watching the
reaction-
live stream for that.
we were-
People lost their minds when
The
Kratos
entire
was.
theater, like, cause like, especially cause like the trailer was like, it's like this little kid.
It was just a
playing,
little kid, yeah.
And it was it's like, do you know how to hunt? I'm hungry. And then everyone's like, the entire theater, and this is an IMAX theater, but mad, like.
Dude, I love watching E3 just because of the reactions like that. Dude, that must have been crazy seeing that live.
Oh, dude, like my blood was like, I don't even like God of War. I'm like, oh my god.
That's how I felt. I played literally after that I was like, I'm buying God of War 3 Remastered on PlayStation right now. I will play it and then I'll guess I guess I'm hyped. Yeah.
No, see, I didn't like God of War. Like God of War 3, I played, and it has some cool mechanics. You're killing Poseidon, and
That's like first
and you-
5 minutes.
Yeah, and you like have to press in R3 and L3
Now
to
is-
poke out his eyes.
Is God of War 3 the one where he
cool.
literally beats Hercules till like he's nothing?
I think it
Yes.
is.
I think this.
Because I haven't played it, but I've seen gameplay because I remember that. I remember I was like,
Yeah.
that's badass. Like,
No, it's badass.
He gets his gauntlet. He just literally just keeps punching him until there's like there's not a face left.
So
Yeah.
do you think it's a strategic move to release it on 420?
Yes, absolutely. Dude, 420 is gonna be so good this year. We got that. We got Super Troopers.
Oh yeah.
Super Troopers! Oh my god, I forgot about Switch! Incredibles, Super Troopers. Pat, edit your post.
420. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good day.
Can we note that the 420 note on our whiteboard does say Blaze?
Yeah.
Which could be a teaser for the Fantastic Four video game. But I'm just putting that out there.
Yes, because I have the insider
Don't even
information.
don't even get me
Wow.
started on Fantastic
Took it
Four.
there.
All right, Liam, what's yours?
My most anticipated game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
said that so forlongingly. Yeah.
Yeah. What's yours?
Probably Red Dead
Bring me a
Redemption.
blog post.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, dude.
This is
Ooh.
gonna be a good.
This is a bad year to be an Xbox player.
Yes.
It's always a bad. I'm sorry, Xbox fans. It's always a bad year to be Xbox fan.
All right,
Oh, all right, I
I'm
wasn't
an
an
Xbox
Xbox
fan, but I have every single console.
The Xbox One X is making a comeback.
Okay.
But I don't.
I had an Xbox 360, loved it, but PS4 is just better than Xbox
Yeah.
One.
I made the argument with my friends is that like you can never be loyal to one because because you have to go with what's best.
You have to play
because
it's
Xbox
all-
360 was way superior than PS3.
Absolutely.
And the PS4 is way superior to the Xbox One.
I think where.
And then Switch
I think
is just-
where the whole thing
Switch is
comes-
there. I like Switch.
I think the whole console superiority, as much as it doesn't make sense because there's good games on both sides. I mean, Gears of War is
It
fantastic.
comes down to just personal preference.
But it's more of it comes from a problem of budget. Like not everyone has we're lucky because we're privileged kids going to rich college.
Who said I'm privileged?
You literally just said you have every single console.
I'm broke.
Well, that's your fault. But
I'm in the same boat where I
all
have
the
things,
consoles.
but I'm broke.
No, but I can't afford the power for my place to charge them. No, but a lot of people can't get every single console or every single game. So you have to weigh the options, and I do think PlayStation's miles. Think about it. All right, so God of War. What did you say? Spider-Man. Not Beyond Two Souls. Detroit Become Human.
Red Dead Redemption.
Last of Us 2.
Right there, is that an exclusive?
No.
I think it is.
I don't think it is because the first one wasn't.
Isn't it?
No.
I thought it
I
was.
think they may have exclusive stuff for it, but I don't think
That's the same thing to do with Destiny. It's gonna be exclusive stuff. Which, by the way, if you play GTA 5 online,
Yeah.
you can do a thing where you can get a revolver.
Oh,
You do
yeah.
a treasure hunt,
Yeah.
and then you get 50 headshots with the revolver, and you get a variant of the revolver in Red Dead Redemption
Yeah.
2.
Oh wow.
GTA 5 is
Badass.
it's still alive.
still
thriving.
Dude, there's more people playing it now than there were when it first came out.
Yeah.
They had DeLoreans in it that fly.
Yeah.
Absolutely
I
insane.
just finished that heist. Oh my god,
It's so fun.
Doomsday Heist is probably the best expansion
Yeah,
they've
so
done,
fun.
and that's coming from they just keep adding stuff to it. You can do anything in that game now. I love it.
They can't go wrong.
For those who are interested, we're going to do a plug for another thing. There's a no-clip documentary. It's like a 30-minute short documentary. It's free on YouTube. It's called the Grand Theft Auto Hillbilly Club or something.
But no free ads, so
And we expect our check to come
Sponsor us.
in anytime. No, but
can mail
it's
us,
a really cool look on GTA 5 online because there are some hardcore dedicated players that keep that game alive. But no, I'll continue my list before you cut me off, Austin. All right.
I was hyped. Sorry.
All right, God of War, Detroit Become Human, Spider-Man, Last of Us Part 2, Days Gone.
Days Gone. It's gonna be good.
I'm missing something else, but those are the 5 ones that come to mind immediately, and those are only for PlayStation.
Right.
Exclusively for.
Where Xbox One doesn't really have much.
I can't.
A way out.
on. Yeah,
What did you say?
A way out. It's that.
Yeah, okay, I'll get. Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
But the 5 people that cared about that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Xbox, it has potential. It's getting there.
They just need. They need
They're
to.
supporting their community, I will say, much better than PlayStation is right now.
But the thing is that you can't really make another Halo. I don't think you can't. Really
No, they're
make
making another
Making
Halo.
one because
They're making
last
one.
ended in a cliffhanger.
But it's just getting old.
It's been old since
6.
After Reach
5
is when I said they should have cut.
5
Halo Reach.
bad.
Halo Reach was so good, and then I got Halo 4. Halo 4 was the first game I ever returned and wanted my money back. I played Halo.
This is just too much.
You can take that back.
I'm like,
Did I say Halo? I meant Star Wars, the Old Republic. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
no, I played it. I'm like, this is not.
No. Halo 5 actually was just a bad game.
People are feeling the same way about Mass Effect too. It's just
Andromeda, yeah,
don't
awful.
even-
Mass Effect 3, phenomenal.
Oh, but-
Loved it.
Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, so good.
And then Andromeda, bust.
I am a
bust.
huge Mass Effect fan.
even-
I
don't
saw the E3 trailer for Mass Effect. All right, guys, drop your weapons. I'm like, I'm not spending $60 on this
If
game.
you did not see what
Yeah.
he just did because you're
can't
listening, he moved his jaw without any words.
That's that.
Unless you're watching our live cam video.
AAA,
FBI,
Which-
what's up?
good old AAA mocap that they spent so much money on.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's really. But
Let's just go back
they are
to
making
Spider-Man.
Anthem.
So, Spider-Man.
Yeah, but isn't there a controversy right now with Anthem with the whole mic?
It's delayed.
It's delayed. I heard the whole there's the microtransactions in it that they got rid of.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, No,
Anthem.
Anthem.
I was about to say, I was like, what?
Spider-Man? You have to pay per web? What is this?
Point web, you gotta actually.
Do you want to
buy
play
it.
Green Goblin? That's by season pass.
Can you imagine being like, Spider-Man's like, damn it, I don't want to pay. I'm just gonna walk. Hold on, I'll get there eventually.
Taxi! Can you call one
We
of
used
the
to have
cooler
to pay for the
Avengers?
taxi.
You have to
Come pick me up.
You have to buy an Uber in game, and that costs money.
All right, Adam. What was your point about Spider-Man? Was that your game?
That's
Yeah.
my game.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I told my brother already, since I only have the Xbox One, I would be using his PS4 for Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, dude. I love the fact that they got his humor so well done.
Yes.
Like I remember the last gameplay that came out where he's like swinging through like the helicopter. He's like, "Hi, is this like what did he say?" He's like, "Is this does it go to Manhattan
I know,
or something?"
yeah.
It's like his humor is really good.
It's a very like easy humor too.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just like, you're in a
It's just
situation.
quips. It's just-
Yeah,
it's
I
just
also
little quips.
I like this.
Quicks. That's what you just said.
Quicks.
Quicks. It's quick little quicks.
Quits.
I just want to see spider physics. The whole web shooting, flying around. I love
great in the
physics. I want to throw a truck at somebody with my
Yeah.
web.
And I think these are the quick time events that I will enjoy because, like, I don't know, it looks visually great.
It also does seem like it might affect how people portray you. Maybe.
Yeah, and that's
like
true.
like what if like I think in the trailer there was one where a crane was falling and like he used like multiple webs to like create a nest.
Yeah.
To just catch
Ooh,
it. So
yeah.
like what
It
if
gives you
that
options.
falls?
Yeah.
And then like everyone paints you as a villain. Like how cool would that be?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That'd be really.
I also just like the
I don't know
whole
how the Dark Knight they're gonna make Spider-Man.
the whole free roaming aspect is just I'm excited for.
Yeah.
So a lot of the old Spider-Man games, if you hadn't played them,
Spider-Man
they
2?
had.
You couldn't even touch the
Other-
ground.
All right, hold on. Spider-Man 2 was a good game. All right. Back
So
off.
good. I mean,
What I was gonna say was-
pizza, Panucci's Pizza, whatever it's called. The music for it
Oh yeah.
stuck in my head for like 10 years.
What I was gonna say though is a lot of the old Spider-Man games, they had other Marvel characters in it. Like Wolverine would be in it.
Yeah.
Like, do you think there would be a character like that in this?
No.
Like, you don't think it would be like an Iron Man?
They would have.
cameo?
I think they would have said something
Because
by
Wilson
now.
Fisk is featured in it.
So do you think Daredevil maybe?
That could be pretty cool. Just like a quick like side mission or
I-
something.
I think it
you go to
might-
Hell's Kitchen.
You know what? I know they can take like the Arkham approach. Like I don't know if you guys look.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like in like
How you can switch characters maybe?
switch characters, and they were like there was the like in, especially in, I remember specifically in Arkham City there was the main quest, but then there was like the whole side quest where like there's the Mad
You're
Hatter.
like a Catwoman quest.
There's Mad Hatter, Black Mask, and that was completely separate from the story.
Yeah.
It was just there because it's in the lore.
And then there were
That'd be
missions
cool.
with Robin too, and like when you're fighting with Robin as Batman, you can like you have the tag team takedown.
Yeah.
Then you can switch to Robin. Like
Yeah.
if they did that with Spider-Man and like Iron Man or Daredevil,
Oh, with the Deadpool, I'd love it.
That would not. Wait, no.
that'd be amazing.
That'd be amazing.
I would love it.
But like, they don't. He doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna go hump a unicorn. Like he doesn't have to be that Deadpool.
No, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Just because I think the way they're positioning, like right now, the way Marvel is positioning itself in video games is very different. Like, what is Marvel Heroes just shut
Puzzle
down?
Quest.
Yeah, it shut down.
And-
They had nothing.
Yeah, and like
Apparently there is some Avengers game in the works.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I
saw
remember
it.
hearing about that.
Like
yeah.
Project Avengers.
Oh yeah, it was not.
Marvel versus Capcom.
They said something about it in '83.
Trash game.
Just whispers.
Trash.
Absolute trash. Garbage fake news.
Listen, Marvel versus
Oh,
Capcom.
okay, I do-
Infinite,
while we're-
not good.
While we're on the topic of Spider-Man, I do want to say there's I don't know how many of you guys saw the trailer, but there's like a movie called like Spider-Man Into the Dark.
Yeah, I
Web.
saw it.
Enter the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
That that trailer is fantastic.
Dude,
I didn't see
I
that.
was so.
The
I
animation
saw
looks amazing.
I saw
So
ad
is
on Facebook. I thought like, wait, they just announced this like there's a whole new movie. Like,
It's
oh,
a Miles Morales movie.
yeah, it looks
Really? Is
so
it
good.
canon?
Dude, no.
No.
I don't think
it's
it's
not
canon to MCU.
Well, all right, we'll show you two after, but you'll love it. It's really.
Wait, like, because when you said that, there's a comic book series for Venom. It's Edge of the Venom verse. So like,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
so like, what is
Oh
that?
yeah, Venom.
There is a Venom movie.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Tom Hardy.
he just wrapped filming today. Oh, and speaking of filming, Shazam started filming today.
Yes, I did see that. It was
Dropping
on,
bombs.
Shout out to David F. Sandberg.
on his Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just tweeted out the first slate.
Did you see the working title for it?
No.
Franklin. Yeah.
Franklin, I like that.
That's an interesting take.
It's Franklin.
No, it still has the Shazam like font. It just says Franklin, and it has like an I think
Electricity is like.
and it has like the lightning.
Yeah, I
or
think it
whatever.
does too.
Do you guys want to move on to Doomsday Clock before we wrap things up? Or
Yeah,
do
let's
you
talk
guys-
about Doomsday Clock.
Okay.
Doomsday Clock is the sequel to the Watchmen comic books.
I really had
I was like-
to think about that one.
You started moving, and I was like, watch.
What is he doing?
Man.
Watch, man.
It's cool. It'll get fixed in post. I'll look smarter. 3, 2, 1. It's the sequel to Watchmen. Don't actually fix it. It was for comic purposes, Pat. So it's a sequel to Watchmen. It's really goddamn good. It's 3 of 12 issues currently. News just came out that 4 was pushed back to March and that they would be releasing bi-monthly now. So you get 1 every 2 months instead of 1 every single month,
So
which is awful
Breaks my
because number 3 was so great and ended on a cliffhanger.
Is your heart, what I'm seeing on the ground, broken?
Yeah, it's shattered.
Oh, man.
I'm heartless. But
Yeah,
I
that's
loved
what-
3. What?
Dude, yeah. Well,
What do you guys think
I will
about three?
say, so I read 2 and 3 back to back because I missed the second one. And
Do you like even read comic books, bro?
No, I wasn't in the country.
Yeah, I bought his second.
Yeah, he brought me
package,
mine.
right?
Yeah, but yeah. So second, I live. All right.
I live. I live.
I live and I really like it. I don't know what voice that was. So I really love the layers of the stories they have. Like obviously there's Batman and Rorschach. I think we talked about this, but there's Batman and Rorschach, and they have their story. Which what is that ending, dude? What? And then they have Ozymandias and Lex Luthor, who is like dying.
I like that pairing though.
I just like the whole. The Ozymandias character is such a well done character.
Yeah.
So, like, when they clash in the second issue, it's kind of awesome because it's like, I heard you were the smartest man in this world.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I like to think so, yeah. And Ozymandias is like, nah, you're not smarter than me, bro. What do you think? And then you get shot.
And then there's like the third one, which is like the wild card, which is like the mime and
Marionette.
and like and anticipating the Joker. Oh, dude, there's that one line.
I'm very excited to see those, like the mime, Marionette, and Joker character interact.
They're both equally nuts. It's just weird.
Here's a bold prediction. I think Joker will kill Mime.
Ooh.
And then Marionette is
he
kind
does-
of like a Harley Quinn.
One of them has to die.
All right,
I
I'm
do
not
agree
gonna
with that.
lie. All right, so Austin hyped me up a little bit too much for the second issue, I think, because he was like, "Oh, I mean, it's great," and I was reading the second issue, and like you see like this makeup being put on, and I'm like, "Oh, is that Harley Quinn? Oh my god!" And then it was like Marionette just like putting on her makeup. I was like,
So, all right. So basically, to recap the series, like, or at least the first comic book so far, like
everyone dies.
the first
in New York.
the first comic book, it takes place in the Watchmen universe, and it's very important that these are 2 different universes that come together.
Universe.
Universe I, yes.
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
So in the Watchmen universe, Ozymandias recruits the help of Mime and Marionette and Rorschach, which is not Walter Kovacs. It is.
Spoilers for Watchmen, because if you haven't read Watchmen,
I didn't say-
why are you listening to this
What are you
part?
doing?
I didn't say he died, but yeah, he died.
There's a Rorschach in this one.
Yeah, there is a
A new Rorschach.
yes.
That's the spoiler part. The new word.
He's new. But yeah.
Where do we go from here?
So, with the help of them, Ozymandias says that the Russians are launching nukes to New York, or that's where it is, right? New York.
Again.
Like, yeah, it's like labeled as New York in the Watchmen.
Yeah,
universe,
yeah.
right? Just making sure. So yeah, they bomb, and instead of trying to help and stop the nukes, Ozymandias splits to try and find Dr. Manhattan, and he like
They have like a trace on like where his energy went.
That was a weird part. Like they are in the middle of a nuclear explosion. Like I'm pretty sure, like because the nukes are coming and they fly in like at the nuke, and the explosion gives them the energy to like do.
Is that what?
Because like I'm pretty sure like that's what like because like they're like, oh, the nukes went off. What? And then like they're panicking, and then they like basically go off and you just see an explosion and like they're all like holding each other and like
So they made the leap to the new universe, which is the universe in which
town called Gotham City.
Yeah, the universe in which Batman and all those hoodlums exist. Ozymandias locks up Mime and Marionette, which they eventually get out and kill Joker's.
Literally an entire club of people.
It's awesome.
And then they bring
absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
What?
The whole Joker gang.
And they definitely allude to because at the end of slaughtering an entire bar of Joker's men, Marionette's like, I want to meet this Joker fella.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
I can't wait to see them meet up. It's gonna be awesome.
It's either gonna be they're gonna work together or they're gonna be enemies.
Yeah.
But either way,
for sure,
it's gonna be great. Either way they write it, it's gonna be great. Rorschach goes with Batman and
the way he finds the Batcave is so cool. Like you just have this weird point of view where he's looks. What is he? He drops something, and then he goes pick it up, and he
sees the light underneath.
Yeah, and then he goes and just.
I like to think that he sniffed out those pancakes.
It's or when Batman's like, "You ate my pancakes." Yes. He doesn't admit it. Yep.
And then Alfred's like, "Do you need anything, sir?" And he's like, "Did you make those pancakes?"
Yeah, and then you get the nightmare shower that he has.
Yeah, he starts scrubbing his flesh off.
And,
all the blood.
Yeah, all the blood starts pouring down. But
I don't know if that was real or
the way that
Rorschach gives the new Rorschach gives Batman the old Rorschach's journal to read while he's resting in Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
And so the way that ends is Batman agrees to help Rorschach by finding Dr. Manhattan and tricks him into a cell at Arkham Asylum by saying that Dr. Manhattan's trace was last found there.
Dude, I was so... I actually thought there was something going to happen, when they're going to the prison or Arkham.
I thought they were actually going to find Dr. Manhattan.
Oh my God, find Dr. Manhattan in Arkham. I was like, what are the potentials of this?
Or imagine if he took the shape of one of the really really bad villains of Batman. That'd have been awesome.
Ooh.
Imagine if it was oh my God, I can't think of his name. The serial killer guy.
Zaz.
Yeah. Imagine if he was Zaz.
That would be messed up.
That'd be messed up, but wow.
Man, I'm so upset that I watched all these people die. I'm just gonna go kill people over here.
Okay,
and slice them on myself.
But think of it like this. So, go to the other story arc of Ozymandias and Lex Luthor.
Yeah, the plot twist.
The comedian steps in and shoots Lex Luthor. Dr. Manhattan saved the comedian. Right? And teleport him to this new universe.
Yes.
Why would he do that?
So what else did he alter in the Watchmen universe before it was destroyed?
So you don't know...
Who else isn't dead?
You don't know what is going to happen.
And
Kovacs.
what happened with
Kovacs is definitely dead.
Kovacs is dead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He blew him up.
But what's going on with Night Owl and Silk Spectre?
They're retired. Is what
did they
saying.
Die in the Watchmen universe?
No,
or were they saved by Dr. Manhattan?
I can tell you now they're going to show up.
They have to.
Absolutely. So,
I think they're gone when they're dead.
So,
what is this twist gonna will Dr. Manhattan have intervened before they even came together? You know what I mean? Because he saved Comedian before he died.
Yeah.
So what else did he change?
So what we got left off with was Rorschach is in Arkham Asylum in a cell, and Ozymandias is being held by the police for the murder of Lex Luthor. So the only people...
Or the attempted assassination.
The attempted assassination, which clearly he did not do. The comedian shot Lex Luthor. But yeah, so where do they go? And we're going to have to wait until March to figure out where. But what can they do? The only people that were there, besides them two, from the Watchmen universe that we know of, are Mime and Marionette. But they're bad guys. Are they going to convert?
What I'm very intrigued about with this story is how they're going to get both these god figures of Dr. Manhattan and Superman to come together. Because they already kind of teased it with the end of
the first one. Yeah. But and we didn't see
and since then we haven't seen Soups.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering.
Soups.
He's just a bunch of soups, you know. But no, I want to see how.
One day is a tomato, the next day is a chicken noodle.
But I want to see those two come face to face because we really have this dynamic going on with Batman and Rorschach. You know what I mean? They're equivalents of each other from the universes. So I want to see how Superman would respond to what Dr. Manhattan stands for or how he thinks. You know what I mean? Because Dr. Manhattan's a very complex guy.
Yeah.
Right, because he was accused of giving millions of people cancer or whatever.
Exactly.
And like of course that was like a ploy from Ozymandias originally.
Yeah.
But I mean, like he had.
He still thinks that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and that's why he like ran off to like Venus or whatever, like
Contemplate
Mars. Yeah.
existence and space and
build
time.
that
I couldn't think of a planet.
Oh,
Venus.
that tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like what is he thinking right now? What's forcing him to do these things? It's just a really complex situation, and you even have like to finish the comparison.
Wow.
They're like,
I just had an epiphany.
what's your epiphany? Let's hear it.
Not really an epiphany, actually.
Okay, so you just interrupted me for nothing.
I overhyped it. No, but like when you know how so like in Watchmen where the comedian falls and like he like dies in his universe, but then he like falls onto a beach in like Gotham City or whatever. That's how the pin gets into their universe.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes so much sense. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That's good for you. Good for you.
Have you guys read?
The button.
Yeah. So how did the button end up in the Batcave?
I think that was Dr. Manhattan.
So that was not that.
Or was that Wally?
No, so that was they found the button in the first issue of Rebirth.
Yeah.
And I believe it was just found. Like I think Flash may have found it. I could be wrong.
I think Batman found it like in like the rock.
Yeah, it was like found stuck somewhere.
It was like in the cave, like in a rock.
Yeah, I think it's definitely Dr. Manhattan.
You know, yeah, that's what
It has to have been.
That's exactly what it was. So like, do you think he wanted them to find it?
Dude, yeah,
Because
for someone who knows exactly what's happening at any period of time, he definitely intended on that happening.
Yeah.
So let's see.
There could be like a bigger.
And Dr. Manhattan messed up Reverse Flash.
Right.
I mean, there could
obliterated
be like
him twice.
Yeah.
Like maybe like Dr. Manhattan has seen. I mean, we're wild hypothesis at this point because we've only 3 books in.
Right.
Like maybe there's like by the end there's like some huge villain or like another nuke or whatever's happening, and he's like uniting all of them together to like.
So Doomsday Clock, it takes place in 2 universes. The button, when the Flash and Batman tried investigating it, it took them to the different universe where Thomas Wayne was still alive. So like,
but he dies anyways. Oh, spoiler.
This whole podcast, Pat, you might as well just put a spoiler tag, like
you know what?
somewhere in the title.
Call it the Spoilcast.
Pat, we love you.
Yeah.
So like,
Might as well just call the whole cast spoiler cast.
Yeah. Pod Spoilcast.
Yeah. We'll spoil things, all right?
So, but like what is it? Dr. Manhattan that's helping them like try and
Yeah, it has to be.
combine these Earths. What is it? What's happening?
I think that's the
let us
overall
know.
question.
Yeah.
Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, we're obviously we have all the social media links. Some of them our social media links are on the edge, but we'll hopefully by next episode we'll get a solid social media platform. But Instagram, Facebook, PCC, PSN TV,
Or something like that.
yeah, and we also, if you check out our social media, we have a Spotify playlist where every episode we're gonna add new songs to it for you guys to jam out to. So I added for the hype of Black Panther, I added Back by that was my stomach.
Staples.
Did you hear that? Did you hear
Yeah,
it?
I did.
We heard that.
No.
Damn, I hope everyone heard it listening at home. By Vince Staples.
I added because I wanted to throw some of the Grandmaster in there. I added The Message by Grandmaster Flash because it is like a jungle sometimes.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
God dang it. You just quoted the song.
He did. I added Demons by Joji because I've just been listening to Joji for the past 2 months and I can't stop. It's a problem.
Filthy Frank, for those of you.
Yeah,
Filthy for George Miller.
That's a good addition. I can't wait to actually listen to it.
It's a really good song.
Dude,
It's really
his
different.
Filthy Frank stuff's good, so I can only imagine if he actually tries.
Yeah. Put any effort into
Doesn't just jump around, yeah. But I actually added 2 songs to this Spotify playlist. The first of which was Bleach from Brockhampton,
Which is America's favorite boy band.
best boy band since One Direction. But very good song.
I was gonna say Big Time Rush, but alright.
I was
it's
a big
quote
time
from one of their
Rush guy.
songs, all right?
It's weird. You wanna hear my my One Direction story?
Not really. Oh wait, no, I just got it.
So I told
know
Siri,
this.
it was weird because me and Siri were talking about One Direction earlier. because we're just into that, you know.
Talk about One Direction all the time.
This is the One Direction
Mostly-
podcast.
All right, guys,
Mostly-
welcome everybody to the One Direction podcast.
Well, we mostly talk
Welcome.
about it when we're painting our nails, but like that's.
All right, let's run this out. The Slender Cult Cast, the Spoiled Cast, the One Direction Fanboy Club.
BTR,
I don't know what that is.
Big Time Rush.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
All right, and that's where
That's a
we
thing.
leave.
Listen, it's the only life you got. You gotta live it big time.
Yeah. So-
All right,
so
go,
anyway.
tell your story really fast. 5 seconds.
All right, 5 seconds. I worked at the Lincoln Financial Field, which is the Eagle Stadium. They were holding a
Go
concert
Birds.
there. Go Birds! Super Bowl 52 champions. Calling it. 104-0. So get your hand on my face. I don't need you counting. So anyway, they were.
You need the streets of Philly to count for you.
So anyway, One Direction was having a concert at the Link, and I was going and checking in. I had headphones in. A kid almost hits me on a bike at my check-in. So I'm like, "Hey, dude, watch where you're going." And he's like, "I'm sorry. Do you know who I am?" In a British accent. I said, "No, I don't know who you are." I was like, "But you just watch yourself. Like you don't hit me." And then I'm like over there doing like usher stuff, like walking up and down, like, "Hey, you okay?" And then the same kid comes out on the same bike onto the stage. And I thought I lost my job.
Which one was
which
it?
one was it?
My little sister said it might have been Harry Styles, but I'm not sure. Like,
What did the kid
Acclaimed actor Harry Styles.
Pretty much all this. The
I don't thi-
Dunkirk.
I honestly don't
critically
think it
acclaimed
is.
film actor.
Yeah, he was a scumbag in Dunkirk.
He was what? He was fine.
No, he wanted to kill the Belgian guy when they were.
Oh
in
no.
He was
Well,
playing a dick, but
You know what?
he gave a great performance.
he looked like he
No,
might
I'm
win.
good, but I'm just saying he was a dick in that.
This
movie.
kid that was hitting me with a bike, he looked like he might want to be a Belgian guy. You know, yeah, it's going with him.
to kill the Belgian guy.
I like how he said, like, "Do you know who I am?"
How did we get from Brockhampton to
I don't know.
It's the boy band.
It's all right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the boy band.
All right,
But
so
yeah, that was.
But
that was-
I added Bleach by Brockhampton,
Oh, yeah.
and I added Redbone by, again, my main man, Don Glover,
Don
Childish Gambino.
Yes.
Respect
And
the God.
actor,
Won a Grammy last
musician.
night. First Grammy ever.
Yes, yep, I know, claps roll around. And then, so every podcast we're going to have a theme for the playlist so that it kind of changes as you go along. So next episode, we're going to bring you some old classic, like 50s to 80s type of music. So
like kind of stuff you'd hear in like a BioShock or a Fallout
Yeah,
game.
Galaxy. Well, spoilers. Mine is going to be from Galaxy News Radio. So I'm going to say that right now. But that's Austin. You want to play us out? Not really play us out. Just
Wonderful jazz.
You're listening to Three Dog. Ow!
yes.
And that's the end of the podcast. I would like to thank everyone that was joined here. Be sure to follow Pop Culture Corner on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and whatever else we may be on. Please stay tuned for the next episode next week when we discuss some other things.
Probably some more bad words.
We'll let you know when we get there.